Om Namo Narayana. Welcome back. We're finishing up our reading today of the Gopala Tapaniya Upanishad. So we're in the second section, and it starts with Gandharvi, one of the gopis, talking to sage Durvasa Muni. And Gandharvi says, "Why has the Supreme Personality of Godhead taken birth among us as a cowherd boy? How do you know about this Krishna? What is his mantra? What is his abode? Why has he taken birth in Devaki's womb? Who is his elder brother Balarama? How is he worshipped? And why has the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is far above the world of matter, descended to earth?" Muni said, "In the beginning only Lord Narayana existed. In him the material worlds are woven as a thread on a loom. From his lotus heart the demigod Brahma was born. When Brahma performed severe austerities, Lord Narayana granted him a boon. Brahma chose a question. Lord Narayana granted this request. Brahma said, 'Among your many incarnations, which is the best? The one that makes humans and demigods happy, the one that, remembering him, they become liberated from repeated birth and death. Why is this incarnation the best?' Lord Narayana replied, 'As on the summit of Mount Meru are 7 cities that fulfill all desires, so on the earth are 7 cities that fulfill desires and grant liberation. Among them the city of Gopalapuri is directly the spiritual world. In this city the desires of the demigods and other creatures are all fulfilled, and everyone attains liberation. Protected by my chakra, this city, if Mathura or Gopalapuri, stands in this world as a lotus stands in a lake. Protected by me, this city stands in the world as a lotus stands in a lake. Gopalapuri contains these forests: the great forest of Bredvana, Madhuvana, the former residence of the Mahu demon, Talavana, which is full of palm trees, the delightful Kamyavana, the great Balulavana, Kamudavana, which is full of lotus flowers and water lilies, Kardiravana, which is full of Kardira trees, Badravana, the favorite spot of Lord Balarama, Bandiravana, the great forest of banyan trees, Siravana, the abode of the goddess of fortune, Lohavana, the former residence of the demon Loha, and Vrindavan, ruled by the goddess Vrinda Devi. In these forests the demigods, human beings, Gandharas, Nagas, and Kinnaras sing and dance. The 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus, 7 sages, Brahma, Narada, 5 Vinyakas, Virasvara, Rudasvara, Ambikshvara, Ganeshvara, Nilyakanthasvara, Visvesvara, Gopalasvara, Bhadresvara, and 24 other lingas reside there. These forests are divided into 2 groups: Krishnavana, or Krishna's forests, and Bhadravana, or Balarama's forests. Among these 12 forests, some are sacred and others are most sacred. There the demigods stay. There the perfect beings attain perfection. In this place are a deity of Rama, a deity of Pradyumna, a deity of Anuruddha, and a deity of Krishna. In this way there are 12 deities in the forests of Mathura. The Rudras worship the first deity, Brahma worships the second, Brahma's son the third, the Maruts the fourth, the Vinyakas the fifth, the Vasus the sixth, the sages the seventh, the Gandharvas worship the eighth, the Apsaras the ninth, the 10th deity is now invisible, the 11th deity has gone to his own planet, and the 12th is now on earth. They who worship this deity surpass death and attain liberation. They cross beyond the threefold miseries of birth, old age, and death. These are the verses that pertain to this. Lord Krishna, accompanied by his 3 potencies, and by Balarama, Aniruddha, Pradyamun, and Rukmini, stays in delightful Mathurapuri, which is worshipped by Brahma and the other demigods, and protected by a conch, chakra, club, and saranga bow. These 4 names are identical with the name Om. One should think, I am spiritual beyond material passion. One should think I am Lord Gopaka's. In this way one attains liberation. He realizes his spiritual nature. He becomes a knower of spirit. Because since the beginning of creation he lovingly protects the conditioned souls, he is known as Gopala. Om Tat Sat. I am a spirit. I am a part and parcel of Krishna. My spiritual form is eternally full of bliss. Om. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is therefore known as Gopala. With all of one's heart one should think, I am Gopala's. Lord Gopala is unmanifest, limitless, and eternal. O Brahma, decorated with a forest flower garland and holding a conch disc, mace, and lotus, I will reside eternally in Mathura. He who with all his heart meditates on me, whose form is the resting place of all forms, whose form is supremely powerful and splendid, whose form is wonderful, and who has no material form, goes to my abode. Of this there is no doubt. A resident of this earth planet who remains in the district of Mathura and worships me as I appear in the form of the deity becomes very dear to me. You should always worship me as Krishna in Mathura. 4 kinds of men worship me. Following the devotional process prescribed for the age, intelligent devotees in this world worship Lord Gopala, who is accompanied by his elder brother Balarama and the queen Rukmini. I am unborn, eternal Gopala. I am eternal Pradyumna, I am Rama, I am Aniruddha. He who is intelligent worships me. Free from all impure desires, the residents of Krishna Vana and Bhadravana worship me, following the regulations of bhakti I myself have spoken. Even they who formerly rejected the principles of religion and were swallowed up by the age of Kali may become devoted to me and also reside in Mathura. Anyone who becomes my sincere devotee becomes very dear to me, as dear as you and your sons are, as dear as Shiva and his associates, as dear as the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi. Brahma then said, How has the one Supreme Personality of Godhead become 4 deities? How has the single sacred Om become many? Lord Narayana replied, Before the material world was manifest, only the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is one without a second, existed. From him came the impersonal Brahman. From that came the syllable Om. From Om came the Mahatattva. From the Mahatattva came false ego. From false ego came the 5 Tanmatras. From them came the elements. Om is covered by these things. I am the sacred syllable. I am Om. I am ageless, deathless, nectarian, the fearless, supreme, great. I am liberated. I am unchanging. The eternal Supreme Personality of Godhead manifested himself as the all-pervading universal form. In the same way, the Lord, who is one without a second, by his transcendental potency, expanded himself into 4. The sacred syllable Om consists of 3 letters, A, U, and M. Balarama, the son of Rohini, is the letter A. Splendid Pradyumna is the letter U. Intelligent Aniruddha is the letter M. Lord Krishna, in whom the universe exists, is the Ardha Matra letter, which completes the syllable Om. Rukmini is Lord Krishna's wife. She is the creator of the worlds and the root of material nature. The Vedic literatures explain that the goddess of fortune appeared among the women of Raja. Learned transcendentalists say that the Lord's potency is the syllable Om. Therefore, all-pervading Lord Gopala is the syllable Om. Learned transcendentalists declare that the syllable Om is not different from the sacred syllable Kleem. He who meditates on me as I appear in Mathura attains liberation. In his mind, one should meditate on me standing on the blossomed 8-petaled lotus of the heart, my 2 feet marked with the conch shell, flag, and umbrella, my chest marked with Shrivasta and splendid with the Kataba gem, my 4 arms holding the conch chakra mace and saranga bow, my arms decorated with armlets, my neck splendid with a flower garland, my head circled by a splendid crown, my ears decorated with glistening shark-shaped earrings, my form splendid and handsome, holding a flute and buffalo-horn bugle, and granting fearlessness to my devotees. When the entire universe is churned by the churning rod of spiritual knowledge, the butter produced is the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Mathura. That is why it is called Mathura. In my heart, I meditate on the material world with its 8 protectors of the directions as a blossom lotus flower glowing, growing in the ocean of repeated birth and death. The sun and moon are the splendor of my body. Golden Mount Meru is my splendid flag. Bhamaloka is my umbrella. The 7 lower planetary systems are my feet. I am marked with Srivatsa and Svarupa. Therefore the learned sages call me Srivatsa Lakshana. Aware of my potency, the sages declare that the splendor of the moon, sun, fire, and eloquent speech has come from my glittering Kaustubha jewel. My 4 arms of my universal form are goodness, passion, ignorance, and false ego. The 5 material elements are the conch shell I carry in the hand, that is the mode of passion. Childishness is said to be the chakra, the original illusory potency, the saranga bow, and the universe, the lotus flower in the hand of the universal form. The origin of ignorance is known as the club I always carry in my hand. Religion, economic development, and sense gratification are the splendid bracelets that eternally decorate the wrists of my universal form. The neck is said to be the quality-less Brahman, which is garlanded by the firstborn. Brahman, your mind-born sons have elaborately described this garland. The sages say that my eternal form is the crown. And the 2 things above the changing material world are my glittering earrings. He who meditates in this way is eternally dear to me. He attains liberation. He becomes liberated. I give myself to him. I have said all that will be about my 2 forms, one made of the modes of nature, and the other beyond the modes of nature. Brahma then said, What are the ornaments worn by the deities you have described? How do the Maruts, Rudras, Brahma, sons of Brahman, Vinyakas, 12 Adityas, Vasus, Apsaras, and Gandharvas worship them? Who is the deity that has gone to his own abode? Who is the deity now invisible? Who is the deity the humans worship? Lord Narayana replied, These 12 unmanifested transcendental deities are present on all planets, among all demigods, and all human beings. As a Rudra among the Rudras, as a Brahma among the followers of Brahma, as a demigod among the demigods, as a human among the humans, as the destroyer of obstacles Ganesha among the Vinyakas, as Surya Narayana among the Adityas, as a Gandharva among the Gandharvas, as an Apsara among the Apsaras, and as a Vasu among the Vasus. My form, which fulfills desires, is present even when it is invisible. Whether visible or invisible in this world, my form is always staying in my own abode. My form is also present as the deity of ignorance, the deity of passion, and the deity of goodness. My human-like form, which is eternal and full of transcendental knowledge, is present in devotional service. Om. Obeisances to the Supersoul, who is present in the life breath. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him, the Supersoul, who is present in the life breath. Obeisances to Shri Krishna, who is Govinda, and Gopi Jana Vallabha. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him. Om. Obeisances to the Supersoul, who is present in the Apana air. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him, present in the Apana air. Om. Obeisances to Krishna, who is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him. Om. Obeisances to the Supersoul, who is present in the Sama air. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him, present in the Sama air. Om. Obeisances to Sri Krishna, who is Sri Rama. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him. Om. Obeisances to the Supersoul, who is present in the Udana air. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him, present in the Udana air. Om. Obeisances to Krishna, the son of Devaki. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him. Om. Obeisances to the Supersoul, who is present in the Vijnana air. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him, present in the Vijnana air. Om. Obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose original form is that of a cowherd boy. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Sva. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Supersoul, present in the primordial material energy. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Supersoul, present in the senses. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Supersoul, present in the material elements. Om Tat Sat, Bu, Bhava, and Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Supreme Person. Om Tat Sat. Bhagavan Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Supreme Brahman. Om Tat Sat. Bhagavan Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Lord Gopala is the Super Soul in the heart of all beings. Om Tat Sat. Bhagavan Svaha. Obeisances to him. Om. Surpassing wakefulness, sleep, and deep sleep, Lord Gopala is beyond the transcendence of the impersonalists. Om Tat Sat Bhagavan Svaha. Obeisances to him. The one Supreme Personality of Godhead is hidden within everything. He is all-pervading. He is in everyone's heart. He witnesses everyone's activities. He lives in everyone's heart. He is the witness. He is the consciousness. He is the transcendence. He is beyond the modes of nature. Obeisances to Rudra, to Aditya, to Vinyaka, to Surya, to Vidyadevi, to Indra, to Agni, to Yama, to Niriti, to Varuna, to Vayu, to Kuvera, to Isana, to Brahma, and to all the demigods. After giving these most pious prayers to Brahman, who was wrapped in meditation on the Lord's transcendental form, and after giving him the ability to create the universe, Lord Narayana then disappeared. As these instructions were heard from Brahma, Brahma's sons, and Narada, so I have spoken them, I, Gandharva. Now you may all go to your own home. And thus ends another Upanishad.